Hello, today we're quickly going to go through some quick update in terms of some changes and some new things that are happening with the channel. So just a few things I'm going to tweak or kind of adjust on the going forward throughout 2024 now I've finished the mission 40 on the back of that and the time trial. I'm going to just tweak a few things and a few new updates I need to alert everyone about. So yeah, welcome back to the channel. Like I said, there's been I'm just making a few minor changes just in terms of fitting things in with the channel. It's starting to grow a little bit more now. So subscriptions are still continuing to rise, viewership's still continuing to rise. But I've just made a few amendments where I wanted to make sure everyone's aware of, and obviously a change in tact in terms of my training going forward after the back of Mission 40. So the first thing is, obviously, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm publishing now. I used to publish, my schedule would have been a video on Tuesday and Saturday and a short on a Thursday. I've just amended that in terms of fitting that in around family life, etc. It became a bit more time pressured with me filming on certain days and trying to squeeze out a edited video on those days. So all I've done is push things back by a day. So instead of publishing on Tuesdays and Saturday videos, I'm now publishing on Wednesdays and Sundays. And the short, instead of coming out on Thursdays, comes out now on Fridays. That's generally the schedule, 2 videos a week plus a short of various different things. And that will remain the same, hopefully, going forward. It just gives me a bit more time between filming and editing. That extra day back, I can fit that in around work and around the family, etc. That's one major change. Second update is memberships have now launched. Again, you may or may not notice on the channel, there's a little join button. If anybody wishes to become a member of the channel, then feel free to do so. There's no obligation, obviously, you continue to watch or just subscribe for free. All the membership will do, obviously, is a small, in terms of monetary amount, and obviously that will always go back into the channel. So I pledge obviously any membership fees that come to me, I will kind of recycle back into the channel. It'll be used for the benefit of the channel in terms of new videos, new races, new gear reviews. So yeah, I've kept costs down to a minimum. I appreciate it. Not everyone wants to spend any money, but obviously there's no obligation to do so. I'm just alerting everyone that it's there as an option if you wish to support the channel. It obviously will be helping and will support the channel in terms of any costs that I have to incur will be put back into that membership fee will be used to obviously help the channel and help it to grow. I said there is some perks in terms of badges, early access to videos, priority responses in terms of your comments or questions and queries. And as I go forward, I will start to do maybe a few small live streams on an ad hoc basis, which again may be accessible only to members. And again, going forward, I will set to maybe do some member-only videos as well, as an additional content to the everything I publish on the channel. So your memberships are there just as an update in terms of if anyone's interested or wishes to support the channel, it's be greatly appreciated. But again, no obligation. You continue to watch the channel for free. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to hit that button. Again, it helps you to be alerted to upcoming videos. Like I said, I do regularly post 2 or 3 per week, and that will continue going forward. And the other major update for the channel is that I've now launched the online store. So there's a range of different gear, running stuff, apparel, hats, accessories, bottles, mugs, beanies, t-shirts. So you can see on the camera, I'm wearing the LARK Running UK standard cotton tee. Basically, I bought them myself just to honestly test the quality. I wouldn't expect anyone, I wouldn't launch the store if I didn't know the quality myself, so I wanted to test them out. If it was substandard quality, I wouldn't have launched it. But yeah, everything's been designed by me. It's basically being housed and produced by Spring, so it's all on the Spring launcher app or website. So they basically have all the products. All I do is design the logos, etc. Again, I've tried to keep the cost down as low as possible. The base price can't be adjusted, so Spring tell me the bare minimum it costs. And obviously I have to pay extra for any branding, logos, etc. So I've kept everything as bare minimum as possible. And again, I've everything on the channel. It's open and honest. So every item purchased from the store, the £1 will go back to the channel. Sorry, I didn't mention it on the memberships, but yeah, I basically get 70% of any membership fee. So if you hypothetically got the standard package at £2.99, I would get, I think, about £2 of that would go into the channel per month. So it does help. It would help the channel, help me to obviously produce new content, enter new races, get new running gear to review and publish for you guys to see. But in terms of the online store, every item purchased, I get £1 back. So Spring keep basically the base cost of all the products, and all I've done is try to keep the cost down as low as possible. So for every one product, the channel will receive £1 back in terms of not commission, but basically a profit. And again, all that money will go straight back into the channel in terms of, like I said, new content, new gear, new handles, new camera accessories, new running gear, anything basically that I can utilise for new content on the channel. And I also purchased a new running cap. So my favourite running cap is the Say Sky one. I've decided I'm going to start running in my own LARK Running UK running cap. And again, so I purchased a cap and a t-shirt, and I tested on the delivery time, quality, cost, ease of purchase, etc. And I'm happy with all of it in terms of the quality of each of the products is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with what you guys will be receiving, especially for the price. I've kind of set them as low as possible. And again, it's just an update, just to let everyone know that it's there. So memberships are there, online store is there if anyone wants to buy a gift for themselves or others. Like I said, there's various different things on there. So running caps and beanies, it can be used within your training if you're a runner. If you're not a runner, there's just loads of t-shirts, long sleeves, hoodies, jumpers, all LARK Running UK branded. If anyone wants to buy one, again, massively appreciate it. And again, any profits will definitely go back into the channel, and it will help me to produce more and more content. And yeah, just to wrap up now, basically, I'm very appreciative of everyone that watches, everyone that subscribes so far, everyone that comments, reaches out, likes the videos. Like I said, the channel is continuing to grow. When I started it, 18 months, 2 years ago, it was purely just me documenting my first ever marathon training through the summer of 2022, was it? I think it was. And again, it wasn't for any specific reason. It was just me to document it. Then if I never ran again, I could look back on it quite fondly and see what I did. It naturally has evolved and naturally grown a little bit in terms of it's become more of a generic running channel now. I document all different things, and not just my marathon training. Obviously, I'm marathon training this year, so we'll revisit that. But I obviously document my training, gear reviews, general run observations. I drop hints and tip videos in terms of what I've learned along the way, hopefully helping other runners. But yeah, like I said, I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to hit the button. Feel free to share it with anyone else in your running communities you think might benefit. But I said I'm always appreciative. I had no idea anyone was going to be interested in the channel whatsoever. I will continue to make content. I do enjoy it. It's part of my running. I do some hard training without the camera, and then other times I'll take the camera out and take you guys along to see what I'm up to. If you get information from it, brilliant. If you get entertainment from it, again, brilliant. Whatever you get from it, I do appreciate you taking the time out to watch the stuff. And just the last little tweak, I was going to go roll straight into a half marathon training series like I did with the Mission 40, which was my 10k focused training series. I was going to roll into a half marathon one before I go away very early summer, and then when I come back I'm going to go straight into my marathon training block. But on the back of the Mission 40, again, I'll tag that there. Oh, thank you for everyone that's followed along that series. But I've kind of hit a bit of a plateau now, a bit of a wall. I feel like I need a bit of a break. The time trial didn't really go well, that just published the other day. Basically, I've got very low motivation at the minute in terms of hard intensive training. I feel like I need a little bit of a respite, a little bit of a reset. So I am still going to go into half marathon training. I've still already planned the training series in terms of my training schedule. It will still be half marathon focused. It will still be fairly intensive and structured and specific. But I'm not going to film a series like I did with the Mission 40. I'm not going to do weekly recaps and make it quite as pressurised or stressful to some extent. So the training will go ahead. I'll probably take the camera out on some of the workouts like I did. I think some people have found that quite useful and quite enjoyable, me taking it on some of the workouts, whether it be intervals or tempo work or whatever. So I'll probably do that, drop a few of them as part of the series, but I won't be doing weekly recaps and making it quite as detailed or as intensive. I think I need a bit of a not downtime, but a bit of a slightly less pressurised situation, building up to the summer, and then that means I can go into the marathon training block, which is the main training block of the year. Obviously, that's the one race I'm actually going to race this year. I want that to not be where I'm burnt out and exhausted before I even get to it. So, and I will be doing obviously weekly recaps on that one in terms of documenting my marathon training again, and I can compare and contrast to, like I said, 2 years ago, see how far I've come as a runner. But yeah, they're the main updates. I said memberships have launched, online store has launched, and my publishing dates have slightly changed in terms of the days. And then, like I said, last thing I'm just going to tweak is that half marathon training. I will be dropping lots of training vlogs, but it gives me the opportunity as well, rather than having to do weekly training recaps, I can do some of the other vlogs I've had lined up for a while that I wanted to do and not been able to. But I said wrap up. Really thank you everyone for watching. Nothing's going to change. I'm still here. I'm still going to go on. The channel hopefully will get bigger and better. Hopefully, I don't know if you've watched from the very beginning, anyone out there that's one of the OGs, one of the originals who watched from like say 18 months ago with a shaky camera before I ever got the GoPro. Thank you for sticking with me. Like I said, hopefully my content is getting better than it used to be. But yeah, as always, I do really appreciate everyone taking the time out. Running UK is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. I said thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all on the next one.